Alright, I simply can't put it off any longer. In this video, I will learn all 54 flags of Africa. In previous episodes of this series, I've learned every single flag in Europe. I've learned every single flag in Asia. And then in the last video, I learned all the flags of North America, and I learned all the flags of South America. So the only continents we've got left are Africa with 54 flags. Oh my goodness, this is going to be the hardest one yet. And there's also flags of Oceania, which I might just do in between videos because there's not too many. But I suppose it's time to just crack on with Africa. So, to start off with, let's see if there are any that I know. And I think I know this one because it looks very similar to the Romanian flag. I think that is Chad. Are you ready? Ah, it was Chad. One of 54. Fantastic. And then there's another one which looks, yeah, there it is. So that looks like the Irish flag, but I happen to have learned that the Irish flag and the Ivory Coast flag are basically the same flag. Okay, let's see if I'm right. Ivory Coast. Please be right. It is right. Okay, next one that's just popped up. I think that's Nigeria. It is. And now, there's not too many that I know. This one, I think, is Angola? Is that right? Angola. It is. That looks like the Indian flag, but obviously it is not, so I guess we'll come back to that later. Oh my god, how have I not done this one yet? My favourite of all of the flags of the world, it is the Seychelles. There we go, beautiful. By the way, in a couple of videos' time, I will be attempting to name all 197 flags, and they'll all be mixed together in a random order, so it's going to be really tricky. So if you want to make sure you don't miss that, subscribe to JackSucksAtGeography. Thanks for 300k, by the way, appreciate it. Okay, this one I think we'd got in a previous Geoguessr video, and I think we determined it was it Morocco? Or Tunisia, maybe? I don't know. Or Algeria. It's definitely one of those three. I think I'm going to try Algeria first. Algeria. It was Algeria. That was in my head somewhere. This one I know as well from many videos ago. That is Benin. Yes, it's Benin. And then I think after that, I might be out. Yeah, I don't know any others. I mean, that looks like the Argentinian flag. This looks like the Indian flag. Oh, that's the South African flag, isn't it? South Africa. It is. There might be one more that I can get, and I think it's this one. That is Kenya. And then I think after that, I don't recognize any other flags. So that's 9 that we already know. We have another 40-something to learn. So for the remainder of this video, I'll be Googling each flag that I don't know, and then I'll be coming up with a rule to remember it, and then hopefully they'll all stick in my brain. So we're starting with the flag of Botswana. So this is the one that I said looked a lot like the Argentinian flag. What I'm going to say for Botswana is turn it on the side. I'm going to use the word bot, which means ass. I'm going to say this is the left butt cheek, and this is the right butt cheek. So there we go. Botswana. Perfect. Alright, so this is the flag of Burkina Faso, and I don't like these kind of flags because they just have so many qualities of many other flags in many other continents, and it just makes it really difficult to not get them mixed up. Take each point in the star. Burkina Faso. It's the right number of syllables in the star. Burkina Faso. 11 of 54. That is so many. Okay, this is the flag of Burundi. So what we'll do is we'll say this is the Bur, and these two, they're the undies. That's what they are, of course, obviously. Let me look for me undies. Where are they? I'm searching. There they are. Burundi. Oh no, I hate flags with stars in them. There's so many flags in the world that have stars in them. This is the flag of Cameroon. What we'll say, right, is Cameron is a guy that works at McDonald's, and he got Employee of the Month, so he got to have a little star on his top. I'm not mental. So this red and yellow top, that's his McDonald's uniform. I know they wear grey these days. And this star's the badge he got for being Employee of the Month. Well done, Cameron, by the way. What is the likelihood that there is a Cameron that works at McDonald's who got Employee of the Month watching this video? Right, this is the Cape Verde flag. So when I learned all 197 countries, this is the last country I had remaining before I had all 197. And the country is its own little island right on the west of Africa. And these stars are kind of more towards the west than the east. So that's how we're going to try and remember Cape Verde. Okay, Central African Republic flag. Now that abbreviates down to CAR, which is car. So we're going to imagine this red thing is a road, and there's a car driving along it. It drives past some sand, it drives past some grass, drives past some snow, and it drives past a little lake. Car, Central African Republic. There we go, perfect. The Comoros flag. What we'll do is we'll say that the moon, that looks like a C for Comoros, and then the red is for Red Ross, which was an episode of Friends. So Comoros. Yes, perfect. All right, so Democratic Republic of the Congo is named after the Congo River, so we'll say that this line is the river, and the star is the democratic part. Yeah? Sure. Democratic Republic of Congo. Perfect. Right, this is the Djibouti Flag, or as I like to call it, DJI Booty. So what we're going to do is we're going to imagine that DJI Booty is a DJ, and he's walking up this hill because he's been hired to DJ at a wedding. The wedding's just over here, so he's walking up the hill, and he's got his decks and stuff with him, and he's on his way to DJ. Yep, that'll do it. DJI Booty. Equatorial Guinea flag. So what we'll do is we'll draw an imaginary line from this point. Draw a line, Kai, thank you. And it goes all the way across, and then this tree's been planted on the line because it's right on the equator. Equatorial Guinea. Let's do one more, and then I think we'll see if we've actually learned any. Alright, Egypt's next. I think I should be able to remember that. From a distance, the wings of this bird, turn them on the side, they kind of look like the pyramids. Yeah, I should be able to remember that one, hopefully. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give up because we've done 20, so I want to just do the 20 that we've learned to try and kind of help myself out a bit. Right, here we go. So just any that we recognize, and we should get back up to 20, hopefully. This is Chad, yep, and then we've got, that's very similar to another one, but I don't think it's the road one, is it? Right, this one we know is Kenya. This one is the Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. Good, work our way around. That one we know as Cape Verde, which I still don't know how to correctly pronounce. Benin, Egypt as well. And that one is Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea. We of course have the Seychelles, everybody's favorite flag. Very nice. The one that looks like the Argentinian flag, and I've forgotten it. I've forgotten my rule. There was a rule for it. I'm gonna have to leave it. This one I think is Algeria. Yep. This one is the undies one. It's Burundi. Fantastic. Then we've got Angola. Oh my god, it's DJI Booty walking up the little hill on his way to a wedding. DJI Booty. Perfect. That's the Ivory Coast, isn't it? Ivory Coast. We need 20. What's going on? What have I done wrong here? We've done Democratic Republic of Congo. Where's the road one? We need the road one. It's a line straight through the middle. I'm looking for it. Where is it? There it is. There it is. So that is Central African Republic. Yeah, there we are. Then we've got Nigeria. So that's 16 of 54. So apparently I'm missing some here. All right. Obviously, I need to keep practicing because not all of them have stayed in my head there. Let's just go back to the learning and we'll come back to it. So this is Eritrea. Hey, that kind of looks like a tree for Tria. And then this is the Ria over this end. Yep, sure. Okay, finally we get to look at the Ethiopian flag. So it's got a big blue circle, which is the shape of an O for Ethiopia. I think that should stick in my brain. Ethiopia. There we are. Oh, come on, Gabon. What are you trying to do to me? There is nothing interesting about this flag. What do I do for Gabon here? How can I create any kind of link? Gabby loves going to the beach. So Gabby lives here in the countryside where it's all green, but then she can drive to the beach here on this nice sand, and there's the ocean. Gabby loves the beach. Gabon. Gambia flag is not doing me any favors. If Gabby spends too long in the water, she'll end up with gammy wrinkly feet, and no one wants that. So travels from a countryside home in the green, spends too long in the water, gets wrinkly gammy feet. Gambia. Where's Gabby's gammy feet? Let's look for it. It's here, look. There we go. Gambia. Get your feet out of the water, they're going all wrinkly. Come on. This is the Ghana flag, which I thought was the flag of Ethiopia, which you can understand my confusion. So I look at this flag and I go, Ethiopia? Ghana. That's the flag of Ghana. Yeah, there we go. Alright, flag of Guinea is this one. That's a really unusual flag. Wow, lots of easy stuff to remember there. So I look at this flag, right, and I'm like, Guinea a break. I'm having an absolute nightmare trying to remember all these flags. This is so generic. Guinea a break, man. And then this is the Guinea Bissau flag. Okay, so this black star, that's the Bissau, which means black hole, because you just get sucked into it, because you're just getting lost in the world of flags, and you don't want to get sucked in the Bissau, but it helps you remember that that country is called Guinea Bissau. Oh, this is the Lesotho flag, and we actually have something of interest there. Okay, so this looks like a person in a skirt, and we will call that person Les. There they are. It's Les Soto. Whoa, the Liberia flag looks a lot like the US flag. So we'll take the word liberty because, you know, Americans are obsessed with that word. And we'll apply that to Liberia. Madagascar flag is incredibly dull. But obviously Madagascar is its own island off to the east of the main kind of continental Africa. So we'll say that this green is the island over in the right section. And then this white thing is the continent of Africa itself. I would have liked to remember something a bit more fun there, but what can you do? Next we've got the Malawi flag, not gonna lie, kind of forgot Malawi was a country. Okay, so this sun pops up from beyond the horizon and it goes, how are we? Malawi. Don't ask me, guys. I don't make the rules. Oh, wow. That's the Mali flag. That's a really good flag, that one. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. We're going to say that this red box is called Lee. I don't really know anything else. There it is. There's the red box. That's called Mali. Mali, yes. Okay, this is the Mauritania flag. I think there was a Netflix show called Mauritanian or something like that. And let's say that it got good reviews. So there was a big smiley face because everyone that watched it really enjoyed it. The moon is the smiley face. Right. This is the Mauritius flag, so we'll say that all of these are delicious chocolate bars. Delicious Mauritius. Right, this is the Morocco flag, which we actually saw in my latest Geoguessr video, and I'm wondering, maybe that'll be enough to remember it. It also has lots of O's in it, and kind of this star's hollow, which looks like O's in my head. Sure thing. Whoa, the Mozambique flag is a bit of a mad one, I'm not gonna lie. So what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna be like, hey Mo, do you wanna get off my beak? Because if you don't, I'll shoot you. And then I go Mozambique, because it's got a gun on it. There we go, Mozambique. Excellent. 33 of 54, guys, don't worry. Okay, for the Namibia flag, we're gonna take Nan, you know, like grandma. And we imagine that this part here are like bed covers, and this is a pillow, and then this is a happy little son getting tucked into bed by his nan. How lovely. Rwanda flag looks way too much like a bunch of South American flags, but I won't dwell on it. Okay, so what we're gonna say is that this is the desert, and I'm wandering about on top of it, and I'm really, really tiny, and I'm just having a little wander in Rwanda. Rwanda! There we go. Alright, this is Sao Tome and Principe flag. This is Tom, and this is his Principe. And then this is a speech bubble, because he's saying stuff. Sao Tome and Principe. Oh my god. Senegal flag is yeah, that's a good one. Right, what we do is we imagine this star is spinning around. Make it spin, Kai. Look, it's having a whale of a time. We dance while the star spins and we go, Senegal. Senegal. And then that makes a stick in my brain. There it is. Looks way too much like that one, but remember the green one is the one that dances. Senegal. Sierra Leone flag. Alright, so on the map, Sierra Leone is like here, and then the ocean's underneath. So there's the green for the land, and then this is the ocean underneath. Maybe that'll work, you never know. Right, this is the Somalian flag. I don't know much about Somalia, but I'm going to imagine in my head that nothing happens, and that's why it's just all blue, because there's not really much going on in Somalia. I have a feeling there is actually quite a bit going on in Somalia, but for the purposes of this, there isn't. There's bloody nothing. Somalia, there we go. Alright, this is the flag of Sudan, which looks like a Middle Eastern flag, but then it's got the green in that mixes it up. I think things are kicking off a bit in Sudan at the minute, and maybe kind of these like scary black and red colours will kind of help with that, and then the green reminds me that it's in Africa. So yeah, I think that'll do us. Oh, I've run out of space on my camera. Bloody hell.
2 hours later.
Alright, I'm back, and I'm gonna level with you. I used my camera running out of space as a bit of an opportunity to do a little bit of extra revision, because basically African flags kind of hard. They're a bit trickier than the other continents I've done previously, so I can't just crack them all out in 2 hours. It requires a little bit of extra. But let me just do a little time lapse so you can see kind of where I'm at. Here we go. There we have it. So you can see I've currently learned 36 out of 54, which is pretty solid. So the ones that are remaining, they're a combination of I haven't learned a rule yet, or I've forgotten the rule. For example, I'm pretty sure I learned a rule for this, but I just can't remember what it is. That one I've never seen. That one I think I learned a rule for, and that one I've definitely not learned a rule for yet. So let's learn rules for the countries that we've not learned rules for yet. Oh, this is the Azotini flag. So very unusual, weird looking flag. And I think just because of how weird it is, that might just be enough to like stay in my head. So I think it's like one of the newest countries on here. I think South Sudan, slightly younger. Eswatini, and then I'm like, Eswatini, that's a really weird flag. Yep, that'll do. Ah, this is the Tanzania flag, so quite similar to the Jamaican flag. And you know what? You can put a Z right there, to be fair. Like, look at that, straight across, perfect. Tanzania ends with an A. Jamaica also ends with an A. Similar looking flags. Flag of Togo. Put a T there, an O there, a G there, and an O there. All the O's O's are in the yellow. Togo. So remember the 2 O's there. Hopefully that'll do it. Uganda flag's an unusual one as well. There's a little like bird thing in the middle. So we'll remember it by saying, Uganda eat that chicken or can I eat it? Which is a weird rule to come up with as a vegetarian, but I can't think of anything else. Uganda. There we go. This is a Zambia flag. Another unusual flag. Right, you see this bird up here? That bird's name is Zam. For Zambia. That's all I've got. And then finally, another bird on this flag. This is the Zimbabwe flag. So we've got Zam is over here. This is Zim, obviously, for Zimbabwe. 2 birds, 1 stone, Zim and Zam. From here, it looks like a llama as well. We'll see how we get on. Zimbabwe. There we go. And that's actually all the countries. So the fact that I've got 45 out of 54 means that I've learnt the others. I've just forgotten them. This one I can do. It's something to do with they work at McDonald's and they got employee at the month. So that's why they got the little star. That's the rule, but I don't remember the country that the rule corresponds to, which is not ideal. Okay, what we'll do is we'll give up. Oh, his name was Cameroon. Of course. Madagascar. Because we've got the green island over here. And then Africa over here is the white bit. Burkina Faso. Yeah, fair enough. Mali, that's a naff one. You can kind of get a theme with which ones I'm missing. Mauritius, delicious. Yeah, fair enough. Eritrea, because of the tree. And then we've got Republic of the Congo. Oh yeah, it's the Congo River in the middle, isn't it? And then Libya. I should maybe be able to remember Libya because it's quite similar to the Egypt one and they're next to each other, I think. All right, let me try again. Botswana. And then we've got Tanzania. Just learnt that one. Then we've got Ivory Coast, followed by Djibouti. There we go. And then Zim and Zam, Zimbabwe. Going well so far. Ah, no. We'll come back to it. That's Sao Tome and Principe. And then we've got Namibia getting tucked in. Libya. Just learnt that one. South Africa, Mali, and then we've got Somalia, and that's South Sudan, and then that's Morocco. Wani, that's a weird flag. Eswatini, and then Niger, Ethiopia. Come on, please get me all the way there. Angola. It's Gabby going to the beach, isn't it? Gambia. Oh, no, Gabon. Yeah, there we go. Sudan, Liberia. Algeria, Zambia, yeah, and then it's these ones. I hate these ones. We'll skip it for now. It's not Romania, it's Chad. That is Equatorial Guinea, which makes me wonder, one of these Guinea? Is that Guinea? It was Guinea. And then this is Burundi, Central African Republic, Burkina Faso, Rwanda, wandering about. Not Morocco, the other one, Tunisia. And then that is Mozambique. That's Comoros. We're on 32.54. Cameroon. Congrats on Employee of the Month. Democratic Republic of Congo. Yeah, and then Egypt, and then Kenya, and then Nigeria. Are you gonna eat the Uganda? Eat that chicken. Uganda. Delicious Mauritius. Mauritania, and then how are we? Malawi. They don't get sucked into the Bissau. Oh, Madagascar. Such a boring flag. Madagascar. There we go. Ghana. Togo. Benin. Lesotho. Getting a similar theme now, you see. Cape Verde. It's the similar flags that I'm struggling with. Beautiful flag. Eritrea. And then these are the ones that I couldn't do. We've done 50 out of 54, which is bloody unreal, to be fair. I'm pleased with myself. Sierra Leone. Is that right? Sierra Sahara. Yeah. Sierra Leone. There we go. Have I done Gambia? Is this Gambia? Gambia. It is. 52 of 54. Oh, man, what are they? I don't know. Okay, we'll give up then. What did we not get? Republic of the Congo. Oh, it's the river one. That is clearly not staying in my head. Senegal? What happened? Right, I'm doing it again and we're time-lapsing it because I know you're probably starting to get a bit bored, but I think this is the one I'll be able to do it on. Uganda. Right, look where I am. Took me 3 minutes to name 52 countries of Africa, which is pretty solid. But look at the 2 that I've got left. Guinea. Yes. And then finally, the last country that I do not yet have is... I don't know. Okay, I can't cheat because then I'll have to do it again. This has to come directly from my brain. I got it. It was Mali. We got 100%. Great stuff. We've learned Africa. I obviously need to keep practicing in between episodes. I've now learned every continent's flag, excluding Oceania, which, to be honest, is such a small one that I think I might just do that between episodes. So the next video that you see from me could be my naming all 197 flags attempt. Oh, goodness. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to JackSucksAtGeography. And yeah, well done for making it to the end, as I assume this was a bit longer than usual. Alright, see you later.